Hi guys, I'm Mark the Shark. What's up, YouTube? Um, Everyone in my DEP group is doing a DEP tag video, which I think is pretty awesome. It's bloody fantastic, actually. And I thought I'd make one too, because it kind of gives us a chance to know each other on a different level, you know? Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into it, okay? First question: name, age, and height. I am 19 years old and I am 6'5", which is pretty gosh darn tall. Most people like to think, but I don't feel tall. Here, hold on 2 seconds, I'll show you guys. See? Doorways are dangerous for tall people. Second question: where are you shipping from and what were your parents' reactions? Okay, I am shipping from Baltimore MEPS, which is Fort Meade, but I'm from the Frederick, Maryland recruiting station, which shout out to all of them because they're fantastic and I wouldn't be where I am without them. My parents' reactions, my mom's the only one around. Her and I don't get along exactly, but her reaction was not the greatest at all. Most of my family has got, well, all of my family, except for the younger ones, have gotten a college degree or in college or have graduated top of their class, are working for the government, doing pretty amazing things, actually. I mean, my dad was a chiropractor. He went to medical school. They're all education prone. Not me, though. I did 2 years of college, and it really just wasn't for me. I couldn't sit in a classroom and just not apply the information we were learning, and I didn't exactly feel like I was learning it. I felt like I was memorizing it, which is not the same thing. It did feel like a waste of my life. So that's why I decided to listen to the Navy. I love adventure. Any kind of crazy situation, I'm down to be in it. So, I mean, that's why the Navy was for me. My parents' reactions for that reason weren't so great because I'm the one who's deviating, so to speak. I'll be the first one in my family in the military, which I'm really excited about. I cannot wait. I really cannot. Um, let's see. All right. Third question: ship date, rate, and dep date. Okay, so my ship date is May 21st, 2013. My rating for now, hopefully it changes. Hopefully, um, is aviation machinist mate, which is basically a helicopter and jet mechanic on the carriers or on shore, which I'm not upset about exactly. It's just I'm trying to get an air rescue contract because, I mean, I've been swimming my whole life and my recruiters have a lot of faith in me. I think I can do it. My chief thinks I can do it. I just need to get those numbers. Last part, dep date. I depped in before Christmas sometime. I think it was late November. Late November, so it's been a while. Yeah, late November. That's a good guess. That's a good guesstimate. Something memorable that happened at MEPS. All right. So, I'm not sure if this happened to anyone else, um, but hold on, let me fix this. All right, I'm not sure if this happened to anyone else, but when we finished the first day of MEPS, we got back to the hotel at probably 9 o'clock, and from there on, we waited for about 2 hours, waiting for them to give us our room. So we just sat around, played cards. I made friends. I made really good friends with this Marine guy. Lots of fun, lots of fun. We just played the game Egyptian Rescue. It's this laughing game, so we were going at it all night. It was so much fun. Um, anyhow, so we waited 2 hours. So by that time it was about 11 o'clock, and after waiting for that long, they decided to tell us that they ran out of rooms in the hotel, which I find pretty hard to believe. You'd think they would have, saved the rooms ahead of time or something. I'm sure they knew we were coming. Anyhow, somehow they ran out of rooms. So they told us that we were getting transferred to another hotel. And it wasn't actually a hotel, it was a motel. Um, so we waited another half hour for the bus, so that by that time it was about 11:30. Um, so we got on the bus. We were heading over to the motel, um, and we were driving around. At this point, we're all loopy from the day. We've been awake for so long, and the Marine guy and I, we're just like laughing at each other, laughing at everything we're saying. It was just hysterical, man. Um, we were having a good time. We were kind of giving the bus driver a hard time too, but obviously because we were all tired and we just wanted to sleep, and he was our ticket to get to that. So we were just having a little bit of fun. Um, anyhow, so all of a sudden we end up in this sketchy neighborhood, this extremely like serial killer looking neighborhood with like abandoned factories, blown out windows, etc. And the bus driver turns around and he's like, I don't know where we are. What? Excuse me? And he really did not know where he was or how to get to the motel. And we were like, are you shitting me, man? Are you really shitting me right now? Why would they let you drive if you didn't know where you were going? Anyhow, um, we all had to like get GPS on our phones and try to find this place, and it would not show up on our GPSs. So we drove around for another hour until we finally found it, which we were all relieved. We're like, oh, hallelujah, yes, we get to sleep. Oh, anyway, so um, this guy, he drops us off, and by this time it's like 1 a.m., and we have to be awake at 3:30 to get back over to the hotel to be awake at 4 at the hotel. So we get even less sleep than the people who have rooms at the hotel. So we get to the motel, and at the teller is this old man who, bless his heart, he was very sweet, but he was so slow at checking us in. It took another half an hour just for us to get our room keys because this old man took so long. It was almost torturous, man. So we get to bed. We finally all get to bed at 2 a.m. So we kind of got like an hour and a half of sleep before heading back to MEPS the next day, which I thought was a memorable experience because not everyone had that. All right. What's the best and worst part of DEP? Okay. Best. The best part is the people, if you ask me. I love all my fellow sailors, fellow future sailors. They're they're a riot and just fun to be around. Great to train with. It's just they're becoming my family. They no scratch that. They are a family. I'm gonna be extremely sad to see them all leave, and I hope to God I see them again because oof, we've had such good times. We all help each other study. We're no one's really stuck up about the information you need to know and things like that. Everyone's very helpful. We all we all have a weakness, and what I like about my debt pool is that we all try to focus on helping each other with our weaknesses. So helping each other by using another person's strength to help your weakness and trade off that way, and it's been so nice. The worst part of debt, um, the waiting. The waiting is the worst, if you ask me. Um, I've been losing my mind trying to just count down the days, so which is why I stopped. I promise I'm not losing my mind. Every day just feels longer than the last, and when I was counting, it was worse. So I just figured I need to focus and not count it. Maybe a week before I leave, I'll start counting. But until that day, not gonna worry about it because that's probably the hardest part of debt for me. So the next question is something I will miss while I'm at RTC. Okay, something I will miss. I don't think I'll really miss anything. I'm I'm excited to start a new chapter of my life, and not look back. So that's that. I think this is the last question. How am I preparing for ROTC or boot camp? All right. Studying a lot. Repetition. Study every day. Get it down. Have friends quiz me. Have just get it drilled into my noggin. Anything else? Obviously, physical training. Um, since I have to take the PSTs, I've been just working out at least 2 hours a day, one strength, one cardio each hour. And that's what my recruiter recommended, so that's what I'm going to do. Just honestly, you can do anything as long as you work as hard as you can and give it your all. It will be a workout. All right. Definitely working on push-ups. Push-ups are my worst enemy, and pull-ups they used to be, but not so much now. It's the push-ups. Um, I don't know what it is. I try. I work every day. It's just so hard to improve them. Um, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna give up. Oh, swimming definitely. Swim all the time, so that's a good full body workout, and I think that's mainly it. I just try to stay fit, so that's how I'm preparing is studying, working out, and kind of watching. Whenever I like have free time, I watch entertainment that has to do with the military, like Saving Private Ryan. I just watched that. It was awesome. By the way, I definitely recommend watching it. Just Navy related movies, TV shows, Carrier, things like that. Just watching all of those shows gets me pumped, and it's staying focused without getting too sidetracked, you know. So I think that's all I had to say. So bye guys. Kirby says bye too, guys. See you later.